Welcome to Unscrew English. I'm Surbhi, a Cambridge certified trainer here to make your language learning journey easier, fun and entertaining. In this video, we'll discuss 12 common idioms and phrasal verbs that you can use in your everyday conversation and sound more confident with none other than Alia Bhatt. So let's get started.
I don't know, that's what I've understood and I've heard. And I think a lot of that rubbed off on me.
To rub off on. To rub off on means when somebody else's qualities, characteristics or habits transfer to you because you spend a lot of time together. It means when you start behaving like a certain person just because you're around them a lot. For example, his discipline rubbed off on me. It means because I was around this person, his sense of discipline was transferred to me and I became more disciplined.
Both Ranbir and I were like eager parents asking all the family members to give both boys and girls names. So we're prepared. So we can zero down on like a girl name and a boy name.
To zero in on. To zero in on means to focus all your attention on a particular person or an object. For example, after looking at multiple houses, they finally zeroed in on this perfect hut. It means they focused all their attention on this perfect house.
I'm always somebody who likes to believe in the good and the positivity, and I'm always trying to put out, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
To put out. To put out means to share your skills, your abilities, your experiences with everyone in the world. For example, she puts out content every week. It means she shares her abilities, her skills with everyone on the internet.
It can also be something that people have to put up with is that I think I've just, of course, become very incessantly protective.
To put up with. To put up with means to accept or tolerate a difficult or an annoying situation. For example, I put up with his messy habits. It means I tolerate his annoying habits of being messy.
That stays with you, yeah. Like I was talking about the director conversations, those things have stayed with me.
To stay with. To stay with literally means to live with someone. But metaphorically, it means to remember something even after years. To remember something after a long time. For example, that breathtaking sunset stayed with me even after years. It means I still remember it even though a long time has passed.
Making excuses for me when I'm unable to be at a particular, getaway or a party or a dinner. But I do my bit to, reconcile and, make up for it.
To make up for something. When you make up for something, you compensate for something bad by doing something good. For example, when I forgot her birthday, I made up for it by flying to her city. It means when I did something really bad, I compensated by traveling to her city, by surprising her.
I have to be very frank here because there have been multiple habits that I tried to set in place for myself, but I've not followed through with either.
To follow through. To follow through means to finish what you start. For example, she started cleaning the closet, but she didn't follow through. It means she started doing the task of cleaning her closet, but she didn't finish it. She didn't complete it.
Somehow in like a social gathering, I get a little awkward and shy, so I kind of keep to myself.
To keep to yourself. When you keep to yourself, you avoid other people and spend more time with yourself. For example, at big parties, I usually keep to myself. It means I do not like talking to people. I avoid people at big parties.
I didn't really put two and two together and understand that this is a film is being shot, there's a crew.
To put two and two together. When you put two and two together, you guess the truth based on what you've heard or seen. For example, I put two and two together about the affair when I saw them hanging out at the cafe. It means I guessed the truth about the affair based on what I had seen.
Especially today in the age of fast fashion and AI, where everything is just accessible at the drop of a hat.
At the drop of a hat. When you do something at the drop of a hat, you do it immediately without actually thinking about it. For example, if I didn't have to work, I'd pack my bags and travel to mountains at the drop of a hat. It means I'd travel to mountains immediately without even thinking about it.
Well, to me, any sort of investment or building a brand has to start with a story. And that's where I put my money and my mouth.
To put your money where your mouth is. This idiom means to show support for something not just by words but also by actions. For example, if you care about the environment, put your money where your mouth is and stop using plastic. It means don't just say that you support the environment, actually show it by doing some actions.
I like to just keep my head in the game and
To have your head in the game. To have your head in the game means to be completely focused and engaged in the task that you're doing. For example, the coach asked the players to have their head in the game. It means the coach asked the players to be completely focused and engaged in the game. This brings us to the end of this video. Don't forget to form sentences using these idioms and phrasal verbs so that you can actually remember and retain them and use them in your daily conversation. You know the drill. If you found this video helpful, then like, share and comment. Hit the bell icon if you want more such content. Keep unscrewing English with me. I'll see you next time.